Holy cow, welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures. And well, I uploaded my video and so far I haven't got any negativity. People actually like my video, and my wife, she could be a little biased, to be honest. She's my wife and she said it was one of my best videos I've ever done. I don't know about that. I'm a perfectionist with my videos. I think I could have done better. But be that as it may, I'm overly pleased with the video. But you know what? Like I have been saying, there won't be another video from me the next time. The next one, you know, who knows? Couple, 3 days it could be. It just depends on how much I actually record, because I'm spending a lot of time outdoors. I don't want to film everywhere I go and everything I do and document everything that goes on my everyday life while being homeless. And you know, I sometimes with people would educate themselves. Being in a homeless shelter doesn't mean you're on the street. I just wish people would educate themselves on that. Is that you have a bed, you can shower, you can get something to eat, etc. So I wish people would educate themselves on that. Because even though I'm saying I'm homeless, because technically I am. Because if you don't have like a house or an apartment or whatever of that nature, you are considered homeless. That's just the simple fact of it. That's the terminology of it. And so, well, it's another day that I will survive. I always do, and I always find a way to survive. Another thing you can do is laundry. See? As long as you're in one of those places, you can do that type of stuff. And you know what? I really miss my wife. I really wish I was with her right now. But you know what? Be that as it may, I have been hearing from her, and I'm still not going to say where she is and all that. I'm keeping that. We're keeping that as hush hush as we possibly can. But you know what? It's going to be a nice day. So I've been lucky on that. It hasn't rained. I've been really lucky on that, because I've been spending I've been spending a lot of time outdoors. I've been really lucky on that part. Not always, but a lot of times, businesses, motels, streets, whatever have you, try to stay away from the number 13, and especially 666. So when you run across a 666 number, say too often, you're pretty surprised by it. It's like on license plates. I've only seen it once with 666. It's usually 665 or 667. So you don't see it often. And when you do, you're a little surprised by it. 666 Walnut Street. Now, how would you like to work there, knowing that permanently your building is located with bad luck with the 666? Some people are superstitious, but what if you are? What if you are? Now in my last video, I said there's a hell of a lot of nope on certain buildings. You know, this one here. It's on Grand. Oh, good Lord. So, Mr. Curiosity here, who's not big on heights, and no, I didn't get on the elevator, I just pushed it to see how many floors there is. Makes me want to go on that elevator less. 41 floors. Yeah, I know that looks taller. It is because it is taller. Because to get to the rest of the elevators, you have to go to the 41st floor, and then you have to get on another elevator that takes you how many ever more floors there is on this place. I'm guessing it's probably 70 floors at my estimation. Still a hell of a lot of nope. Whenever you're feeling down or you're feeling blue and you think your job really sucks, just remember, there's people that have jobs that if you fall, you go splat and you're deader than a doornail. Which job is that? No, not a construction worker. Even worse. How about a window cleaner? Uh-huh. Just think, if you fall, yeah, splat. So, if you think you have the worst job, you don't. That is one of the worst jobs. Would you have to get life insurance, accidental death insurance, or falling to your death when your family might get the money? I wouldn't want that job. What do you say when you go in for a job interview? Are you, hey, sir, are you afraid of falling to your death? If you answer yes, you're not going to get hired. If you answer no, you're hired. Great qualifications for a job. Saturday, which was my first full day, of actually being homeless. So, and I was struggling that day. I was struggling, and I actually did film stuff. I never uploaded it because I was struggling that day. And it was some of the worst content I've ever seen in my life. So I never uploaded them, and they're permanently deleted. But I walked by this place when I was struggling finding food because I was not used to this yet. And now I know where to go, mostly. And so I walked by this place and I said, if I get a second chance to walk by here, which I knew I would, I'm gonna film it because this is absolutely gorgeous. You sometimes have to just look at places like this and just take in the beauty of it. And this is absolutely breathtaking. It really, really is. So I said Saturday, if I ever get a chance, I'm gonna film this, and today was my chance. It's Principal Riverwalk, the Principal Riverwalk Park. It says on here it cost over $70 million and took 8 years to construct. Now this, in certain angles, it won't. I wish the sun wasn't so bright here. This is a nice walkway. It has like one path going there and one path going the other way. And if you're riding into town, whether on a car or a bus, this looks like, the St. Louis Arch. Absolutely gorgeous in here. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is gorgeous. You can really see it better from the bridge over there, which I might film sometime. But it's absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking. It's called the Iowa Women of Achievement Bridge. Just absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is the one thing that Des Moines has that someone would never do. They would never do. They would build stuff like this, and they take care of this park. No question about it. You don't see much trash around here because they have city workers always picking up trash. And it is absolutely breathtaking. Here's even a better view of it. Wow, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm right close by there. Somebody's over there is walking a couple dogs, and it's absolutely breathtaking. And you come over here, look at that. You got like swing sets, one for like a kid. And this here I thought was like cement. No, it's more like a carpet. Yeah, it's more like carpet, and it's really soft on your feet. Look at this. Oh, cool. And over here, this is called Rotary Park. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And then I love this carpet. Same way over here. It's like just walking on real carpet. Too bad it's deteriorating, but be that as it may. Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Rotary Riverwalk Park, and this is by Mountain Dew. Absolutely breathtaking and beautiful over here. Here's a statement for you. Who thinks that the Tumwa Skate Park is an utter joke? I know it is. You have to know it is. It's another joke. Des Moines knows how to build a skate park. Yeah, they do. They really, really do. Look at this. Wow. This is a skate park. And it goes all the way down there. But this is a skate park. This is how you build one. Ottumwa's is just pitiful. It is absolutely pitiful. And, oh yeah, you know, they graffitied it, but that goes on pretty much everywhere you go in the United States. They always want to deface property that isn't theirs. And it's absolutely breathtaking. It's called Lardiston Skate Park. And this is how you build a skate park. I mean, this goes on forever. I don't want to film the whole thing because I'll be walking way down there about a mile. But this is absolutely, I like this skateboard. Pretty cool. And this is how you build a skate park. No question about it. And right there, that's Wells Fargo Arena. It's where the whole Wolves play. The Iowa basketball team, the G League, whatever. Here's the rules. Yep. So yeah, this is how you build a skate park. No question about it. And it's beautiful. Sitting right here where that bridge is, and just absolutely gorgeous. I keep saying that, breathtaking, but it is. It's absolutely breathtaking, no doubt about it. Wanted to get one more view of it. They have like a little bitty sidewalk up here that goes around in a circle, and it's even more amazing up here. That's a skate park. What Ottumwa has is another joke. This is a skate park. This is what a skate park looks like. What Ottumwa has is a joke. And I think this is artwork. I'm pretty sure. I look like there's been some graffiti on it. I like that ant boy. And so this is really breathtaking. And there, once again, all that I filmed out that way. Wow. Gorgeous. Background, downtown. I'm technically not in downtown. I'm on the outskirts of downtown, but I'm close to downtown, if that makes sense. Right across the street is, well, KCCI. They broadcast news all over Iowa. I think they go into Missouri also. But if you look at the scope of their, well, I'll get to the scope of their tower in a minute. Good Lord. There's some of the satellites they use to broadcast the news all over Iowa. You can see one of their towers way in the background. And they got one here. Oh, wow. That is huge. Just think of all the news, Dark Bus. Think of all the news that's been broadcasted right from there. Right from inside that building. And you can't even get on the premises there. You have to have really special permission to even get on the premise. You have to work there, or you have to be a journalist or something. They have top-notch security there. That's about the closest I can get to it. I've tried before. You can't really get onto the property too much. Nonetheless, that's the scope of their tower where the news goes all over Iowa. Holy cow. Sometimes your eyes can deceive you. You look at this garage, you're thinking, well, this house has to be nice. It has a creepy vibe to it, like a haunted vibe. Look at the fence. That's the fence. Means you're getting up here, you're looking at the house, and you're going, I can feel it in here. It's got a creepy vibe to it. It's like something, it just looks creepy. Like, look at those doors. That It's not very inviting. This whole thing looks really, really creepy and completely uninviting. If I knew that somebody that lived here, and somebody is standing out back. Somebody is standing out back. That's even more creepy. When I got away from there, about half a block, I had another thought that popped in my mind. Norman Bates Motel. That's the kind of vibe that place put off. That's pretty creepy when you think about it. Hey babe, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm going to show you something, and it sort of gives me the feeling of the place on Marion, that it looks somewhat eerily similar. To me it does. Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't that look eerily similar to the one on Marion, or that blue house? Not this nice one over here. That blue house. Doesn't that look eerily similar to the one on Marion? Correct me if I'm wrong, please, if you can. Love you, babe. Yeah, I'm sitting by a church waiting for, them to serve lunch. I hope 211's right on this one. This was a good sized walk. But anyway, I don't do this too often, just a mini rant. I have a sister that's about 9 years older than me. We've never been close. That's the way it is with most of my family. We've not really been close. I'm close with mom and dad, but other than that, not really close with anybody. And she's never really helped me much in any way, shape, or form. And now that I'm homeless, she wants to show how good of a Christian she is. So now she wants to help. Now, why? Because I'm a charity case? Because you can get a few brownie points with the man upstairs? Seriously? Why haven't you helped me before? Why is it now when I'm down on my luck that now you want to help, but it didn't matter before? I don't get it. I don't get it. People don't want to help. But then when you're down and out on your luck and you're struggling to survive, and you got to look for free places for food, and you're in a homeless shelter, and now they want to get points with the man upstairs. Next time, people, help people whenever you can. You never know when you're going to be in a situation like this. You never know. It could happen to you at any time. I never thought it would happen to me. It did. And now I have a sister who all of a sudden wants to help. I don't want or need people's help that are just looking to do it for charity and just help trying to get points with the man upstairs. If that's your end goal, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Okay, so I went to this church. It's on 9th Street. I think I try to pronounce the name right. Mount Hebron Church. I go to these different places here around Des Moines, and to get free food. That's what you have to do to be able to survive. And most of the time, actually almost all the time, about 99% of the time, you're not going to get stuck at these places. They give you very little, and you're hungry 75% of the time anyway. So you don't get a lot of food. But let me tell you, this church only serves once a week on Wednesday. And there was nobody in there. I don't think anybody knows about this church. So I was the only one in there. And they gave me a tenderloin that was bigger than the bun. Bigger than the bun. I am not kidding you. It was bigger than the bun. They gave me some chips and a cookie. But I got, for the first time since I've been in Des Moines I've been here since Friday, but Saturday I started doing this. And since I've been here, That's the first time that I've left going, wow, I'm full, I'm stuffed. It's not going to happen often, and this is one of the few times that it probably will happen. And it was a great meal. I told the preacher, I says, God bless, you have a good day. I'm trying to get into the habit of saying God bless. I'm trying to get in the habit. A lot of times I forget, but I try to remember most of the time. And, well, that was really good food. Really, really good food. I'll be fine until supper. Before I get into what I want to say, I have money for the basic needs. Doing laundry, getting drinks when I'm out and about, or whatever. I have money for that. As for the food, that's a different story. I don't qualify for food stamps. How? I don't know. I don't make anything. So I don't have any money, but I somehow don't qualify for food stamps. Go figure. This shit makes less and less sense. So I was going to have to break a 5 because I need to do some laundry. That's something that is allowed, that they do have at the shelter, is you can do your laundry, but it costs. So I thought, well, okay, I'll go to U.S. Bank, my former bank, and I thought I would go to U.S. Bank and have them break a 5. I've never heard this policy until now. She said, you have to be a customer for us to break any money. You do? Every bank I've ever been to, you can just walk in and say, hey, can I get change for this and change for this? I've never heard of a policy like that. I don't think that's actually a policy. I think that's something they just made up on the fly. But if you're wondering, did I finally break the 5 for the quarter? Yeah. I had to go to Hy-Vee where I had a worker there who had the personality of a fly. So there you go. Well, welcome to another day in paradise. Not really, it's Des Moines. I do like Des Moines, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather be where my wife is. But you know what? Be that as it may, like I said, I'll be all over Des Moines. So to pinpoint my location down, it's going to be nearly impossible. Is I'm over here on Hubble Avenue. See, that's what I mean. Is do I have the money to catch the buses? Not really, but I do it every so often. Now I am over here on Hubble Avenue. I think I already said that, but yeah, I just wanted to get out a little bit today and also possibly go to a Goodwill. Will I buy anything? Probably not. I don't know. Just depends. Heard they're pretty expensive too. And like a little bitty strip malls, you know, thinking about that. Strip malls are almost on their way out, it seems like, with super Walmarts and super Targets, and the word super seems like it gets thrown around too much, doesn't it? It feels like that way to me. Superman, you know, but the word super just gets tossed around. Over here, there's a Cube Smart. I have a Cube Smart storage, but not this one. I'm not going to tell you where that's at either. I'm not even going to film in and around that Cube Smart either. So that could be literally anywhere also here in Des Moines. So I know I'm very weird about this. Just the way I want to do this is to keep as much as I can a secret here while I'm in Des Moines. Now somebody says good luck in Des Moines on one of my comments on my last video. Des Moines is not permanent. It's temporary. How temporary? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I do not know. Snap Fitness right there. They look like, I hate to say a Snap Fitness is out of business when all you did was probably work out. If I had the money, I'd go to Little Caesars. I remember when they were in Tumwa, they had some of the best pizza there, so I absolutely loved Little Caesars. I could go to Advisors and talk about my lack of income. And of course, the laundry place, we can go and do your laundry. Looks like that business over there is out of business, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, the jewelry place, it's out of business. I guess people weren't buying enough jewelry. I don't know. And so that's where I'm at today. This is where I'm at today. And over there is a Goodwill. I like their trucks. You donate, we train, jobs earned, life change. And there's a Dollar General, opens at 8. I might go in there and look around. There's Community State Bank. I do not have any money, so opening an account would be pointless. And McDonald's. Yeah, there's a McDonald's over there. They also have like that playpen area. Not many McDonald's, there's a tongue twister, have that anymore. Hey, speaking of, what happened to Ronald McDonald, the creepy clown? Did that clown become, Pennywise? I don't know. Just random thoughts I have. Hey, I'm tired. Because last night in the place that I was in, there was somebody there sleeping that had the loudest snoring I have ever heard. But today, I may be a little loopy. Because I didn't sleep overly well. Not overly well. Not like I have been sleeping well to begin with. I'm catching this next bus, so I'm waiting on the bus, but there's no construction work going on over here. And over across the street sits a random, they went a motorcycle, couldn't talk with that, but there sits a random lonesome shit house. Why is it there? Great question. I'll ponder that for a while. Well, my phone was like 29%, but you see, the thing is, I do have a portable charger, but I like to save that for dire circumstances. 29% is not dire. Dire was when your phone is like 8 or 9%. And then it requires to use the portable charger. So the portable charger is for, dire situations. So I went to the library here in heart of downtown, charged my phone, got almost 100%. And the thing with the library that I like, a lot of businesses downtown, they don't like homelessness hanging outside their business. It creates a bad image. Didn't I say this on my video I uploaded a couple days ago? Anyway, they say it creates a bad image. They'll actually call the police for the homelessness loitering, which annoys me. It annoys me to no ends because, for the simple fact, if these businesses were ever in a situation where they were homeless, they might look at the situation differently. But they don't. So, but the library, they'd let people go in there, whether homeless or not, and I see quite a few homelesses in there, actually, catching some Z's. I don't see anything wrong with that. As hot as it is today, in the freaking 90s, yeah, I went in there and did a cool off for about an hour and a half. But, and I came out here and I wanted to film the bunny rabbit. You want the bunny rabbit at the library? Yes, correct, Amundo. Right there, bunny rabbit. Sitting right outside the library. Isn't that a cute bunny rabbit? Yes, it is. Really pretty too. I don't stand here too long because it might make me want to go to the bathroom. But it's really pretty. Back when me and my wife was in Ottumwa, she was always talking about downtown when they, where they would plant their flowers and whatever they would be planting down there, that it was a harvest for bees and wasps, killer hornets and whatever else, bumblebees, all kinds of shit. And it's one of the funniest things to see. At least I think it's funny. She may not think it's funny when she sees it on this video. That it's one of the funniest things to see when my wife sees one of those, and the way she runs like somebody stole her purse. She really does, and it's quite hilarious. Wonder if I can get that on film someday. Bro, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to my wife. No, I would not do that. I love her. I really do. I love her a lot and miss her. Now, why am I talking about this? Because I found a place probably worse than Ottumwa that I bet has thousands of bees and killer hornets and bumblebees. All kinds of shit. Oh, wow. Look at this. And this is in downtown. This is right in downtown. This ain't like out in the middle of nowhere. No. This is like right in the heart of downtown by some kind of a business back there. Not sure what. And it's by a QT over there, Quick Trip. And so it's right in the heart of downtown. And I can't imagine, especially on hot days, and somebody's gonna set over there? No. You're liable to get stung sitting in the middle of this field. Literally, it's a field of just bees and wasps and whatever else wants to go in there. I don't think I'd want to sit there. Is it pretty? Yeah. Is it a target for bees and killer wasps and hornets and bumblebees and whatever else? Yeah, it is. Right by there is St. John's Park. I think it's like it's like a park that has like sculptures and stuff. I might film that in another video someday. But anyway, there's inspirational quote over here. Imagine the love we could all have if we left our egos at the door. That is very, very true. What? 60066. Okay. That's pretty random. Yeah, someday I'll walk around the St. John Sculpture Park. I got sculpture or something like this all the way around. That might be something I could do. I mean, it's not close to where my shelter is, so you know, that's something I could actually do. I might be thinking, I might think about doing that on a video someday. Well, today is Friday, and the reason I say, you know, like today is Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, because I don't want people to get confused thinking I'm doing this all in one day, which I'm not, and I upload multiple days into one video. And tonight at 7 o'clock, around 7 o'clock, 7 or 8, somewhere around there, I don't know. It was such a long ass day last Friday. And if I knew how long the days were going to get, I might have enjoyed that day a little bit more. Or before those days, actually. So, but tonight will be 1 week, and I've been surviving here in Des Moines. And I heard a horn. Oh, it's a car alarm. That I've been surviving here in Des Moines for a week. And yeah, it's been tough. Missing my wife. You know, that's the hardest part for me. It's knowing I'm away from her for all this time. In a week, most people don't sound like much. But when you got to be out on the streets 75% of the time, a week is a heck of a lot of time. And you know, not to get too sentimental here, but you know, I never paid much attention to the homeless situation before. I just looked at somebody who was homeless and said, oh, they're homeless. And I moved on with my everyday day. I never made fun of them. I knew there had to be a reason that they were homeless. Everybody does have a reason, good and bad. Let me tell you, I've heard some stories these past week in that shelter. I've heard some horrific stories and some heartbreaking stories. And sometimes you hope these stories have a happy ending. And you know, a lot of people say this, but I mean it. I have experienced this. I'm more sympathetic towards it. That when I'm doing better, I want to donate to homelessness. I want to volunteer. I want to do stuff to help other people because of what I have been through. What me and my wife have been through, actually. And I'm more alert to it. More keen to it. And I wish people were more, I don't know, did more to help people. I really do. But this is the sad, that's a part of the world we live in. People don't want to acknowledge that homelessness actually exists. I never wanted to acknowledge it. I knew it did exist. And now that I've lived it, I want to help and give back for how well these organizations like churches have done. And I want to give back to help someday, saying, hey, I was in a situation and this is my way of saying thank you. At the end of my video yesterday, I called this place St. John's Sculpture Park. It's actually called Papa John's Sculpture Park. Any relation to the pizza? Who knows? But it's quite, I think I have filmed this. God, I don't know. Maybe like when we were in, me and my wife, then fiance, was in Des Moines. It seemed like they did film this, but quite frankly, I don't remember. I have to go back on my videos and look, and who knows? It could be something on there, so I'll do it again just because I have time to kill. It's a pretty cool sculpture park. They have plaques here saying what it is, but you know what? I don't really care about reading plaques too much unless it's the world's history or something, or cars. So I'm just going to show the wonderful artwork, and you can sort of use your own imagination. Isn't that cool? Yes, it is. That is really, really cool. Now I might put it on pause a few times, but you know, I'll pick up right where I left off. And yeah, there's that black thing in the background, look, a piece of wood. Yeah, this is really cool. Really cool sculpture park. I would say if you're gonna do anything in Des Moines, we'll go ahead and look at this because it's got some really cool artwork on it. I think that they keep this park, you know, really clean like they do with, well, most of downtown. I love this piece of sculpture work. This is really cool looking. Isn't that? That is really cool. I like that. That is really neat. Yeah, you'll see some of the sculpture work probably in the background in a lot of these shots. I'll get closer up to it. Don't worry about that. The next one looks like a pile of rocks, but then it also again looks like a pile of shit. No, really it does. Sorry about the sun glare, because the sun's coming out officially this morning. And that is, well, interesting. I don't know what else to say about that. Here's a nice image of a piece of artwork in the background. Yes, it does. Now I'm going to have to go around and make my way around here. It's pretty good size. It's a little park, but pretty good size. In a way, this one sort of seems creepy to me. That's just me. Especially with that smile. Like they know something that I don't know. Or they know something that they don't want to tell me. So that one seems a little bit on the creepy side. Just a little bit. Some of these I can't even quite to figure out. Okay, what is this supposed to be? Wood? Oh. An apple? Peach? A pear? I don't know. Quite interesting though. There's a more close-up of it, but it looks like maybe a peach or something. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I see. That's wood, but what's that was back there? I don't know. Anyway, but I like this image here. You can sort of see right in between there. That sort of creates a nice imagery there, and so I like that. That's really, really cool. I'll make my way around the circle here and view the rest of this sculpture park. Papa John's Sculpture Park. If you're ever in Des Moines, try to make this on your bucket list. It's simply free because it's a park. It's in my price range at this point. So come visit it. It's a great little park. It's nice and peaceful too. really nice and peaceful right here in the heart of downtown. So you could view this almost anytime during the day. I don't really allow anybody at night. I'm not out at night, so I don't know. And I like this. Huh, pretty cool. Huh? 2 big balls? Balloons, maybe? I don't know. Is that part of the sculpture park, this here? I don't know, might be. Or just something they just put there. And I really like this too. It's like, if you're walking, you can almost look like you see somebody inside maybe, but I don't think you can go inside. Yeah, maybe you can. No, I guess you can. You can actually walk inside. I thought maybe I was seeing something. I'm gonna have to go inside this. Took a gander at it. I didn't know you could go inside. I just thought it was like glass that went around. But I'll have to check that out and see. Yeah, that's different. I don't know. It looks like they need to do some work on this because it looks like the glass is breaking. Or is that that's not that like over here. And you look at different ones and the glass looks fine. And you get the one like, it looks like the glass has been breaking. Maybe from vandalism or what? I don't know. There's a piece of wood. It's pretty cool. Depending on what angle you're looking at this from, it almost looks like a giant penis. I know it's not supposed to be something, supposed to resemble something. That dump truck is loud. And one of my favorite ones right there. Love. Says it so simple and eloquently. Don't gotta say anything else. You know what I'm gonna say? Love you, babe. And now I'll finish up the Papa John. It's called John and Mary John Papa John Sculpture Park. If you're Wikipediaing it, it'll say Papa John Sculpture Park. So now I'm gonna finish this up. There's a horse back there. I don't know. This is sort of the creepy part of it. Just, I don't know. Is it a rabbit or an alien thinking? I don't know. A spider? A horse? Yeah. It's actually 2 horses. One there and one there. No, you're not seeing double. A suit? A jacket? I don't know. It's quite interesting. And that, I have no idea. I have nothing to comment on it. Not a thing. And I probably shouldn't cut through the grass, but cut that one time I will. So, what the heck is this? That is a good question. Really weird. That has to be my second favorite. That white tree. That's, I'm not big on white trees, but I actually like it. That's my second favorite behind the love. Do not touch or climb on sculpture, which, okay, it's creepy, which probably has happened. This is right close by the library too. So, you know, the library's like right across the street from this. So, on one side. So, it's a pretty good sized little park. Here's a Braille map of it, which is pretty cool. They have Braille and all the donors, contributors, all that donated money to this park. So it says it's free and accessible to the entire community. So if you're ever around in and around Des Moines, I'll come here and view this sculpture park. Won't regret it. It's absolutely really cool, and I think it's a great thing to actually go and view, especially if you like that type of art. Or if you don't like that type of art, please visit it. Yeah, I sort of screwed up, and I knew where I was going. I just sort of got off on the wrong stop, and so I sort of had to make a detour. So I'm like walking around Walmart, and I'm trying to get to the right direction. But anyway, I'm on the other side of Adventureland in Altoona. Look at the old roller coaster. Nah, I don't think so. I have filmed this before. It's probably the closest I'm ever gonna get inside of Adventureland. I mean, I have been in Adventureland, but that's many years ago, and I really don't have any plans to go to Adventureland because they're pretty pricey. They're really pricey. So this is, well, the outside looking in, and there's a semi truck coming. Oh, good Lord. This ain't gonna be fun. This is not gonna be fun. Do not try this at home, folks. I'm on the side of the intermediate. I'm being as careful as I can be. But I got off on the wrong stop, like I said, and so I've had to sort of make a detour around. I was riding the bus and I got off on the wrong spot. I should have got off at Walmart, but for some reason my brain had a fart, being up since 5:30 because of the drill sergeant telling everybody to get up. Anyway, back on track. Yeah, that old roller coaster. Yep, that is I wouldn't want to be on that sucker. That's a winder. And yeah, I'll bypass. Sorry, but I'll bypass. I'm going to continue walking along here on the outside of Adventureland looking in. What do you think? Want to give it a try? No, I know I don't. Definitely not. Hear him screaming. Ugh. I'll pass.